you wherever, dog, wherever. Anyways, man, yo, what I saying, man? What I saying? Is another fucking episode. This is episode 3 of the Pass Through podcast, dog. Some might know me as Kareem, some might know me as Breeze. Wherever I feel like, I prefer Breeze though. I prefer Breeze, but anyways, I got my boy out with me. I know he has Caesar. I know he has Akeem. I know he has Seize the Dan, Seize the D's, whatever the fuck. You check what he say?
Wait, no. Stop the fuck. It's Caesar, man. It's Caesar. You know what I mean? What are you saying, man? I thank you for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Chilling, passing through with Caesar and Breeze. You know what I mean? Today we got some topics coming in. You know what I mean? But I got real type of question to ask them and them later on. You know what I mean? So yeah. Well, not just the man and the ladies too. Cause yeah. But we
Oh,
gonna get to
ladies,
it.
we got a question. I got a question to ask you. Breeze got a question to ask you because I got to know. We got to know. You check what I'm saying? I need to comment. Send comment shares because I want to know. I want to know the 411. So let me know what's going on. But yeah, man, see, take it away, man. What we dealing with today, dog?
All right. So today we're gonna touch in on the 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 gaming industry, I think, from where you start off to where it is now. Um, for you, what your first system was?
Hey, this man about to make me go in my bag real quick. Let me go in the time machine real quick. Hey, so my first console my first console was a Nintendo 64. I remember this fuck clear as day. My uncle buy this fuck for me, my son dog. First game I played this fuck, I think about Mario Kart 64. I used to root that fuck all the time with my cousin them, dog. That fuck was like that fuck was that I ain't gonna lie, dog. Like I used to play so I used to play that fuck, I used to play Mario Mario Kart 64, Mario Party 64. I used to play I think what a fucking game called Banjo? Wait, what? Banjo? Or Conker's Bad Fur Day or
Yeah,
something?
Banjo Kazoo.
Yeah, I used to play that fucker. I used to play Conker's Bad Fur Day. Dog, man used to play fucking Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong Racing, dog.
Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah,
Dog. Man, the 64 days, I fucking, dog. It's crazy, right?
007.
Oh, yeah, I used to play Golden. I used to play that fuck. Um, but, but yeah, man, I started out with a 64. That fuck was a dope system. Like one thing we never used to fucking um one thing we never used to fucking listen to, dog, is that the cartridge that said don't blow in this fucking up. When the fuck when the fuck they wow what now the fuck said don't blow in the fuck. Man, who was in that who was in that fuck just blowing that fuck,
Yeah,
dog?
getting the Q-tip with the alcohol and neck and just wiping the
Man,
neck
we used
down,
to
blowing it after
we used to
everything.
blowing that fuck that pause. But yeah, dog, like we used to, man, we used to root that fuck all the time, dog. And then I feel like back in the day, dog, like, like just the gaming culture was just different. Um, the gaming culture changed, dog, like a lot. And so like I think so I had a 64 and then I had a PlayStation 1. I had a PS1. And that's when I think the first game I played on the PS1 was Gran Turismo. I gonna say Gran Turismo ain't got shit on Forza, just saying. But anyways, that's fine.
Man, Gran Turismo is what opened the gates for Forza, dog.
But
Stop it.
it opened the gates, dog. But Gran Turismo is not on Forza's level. I gonna let you know right now. Ain't even close. Let's just put it that way. But anyways, we gonna get back into that. Um, excuse me. But yeah, man. I think so. I think I can't. Oh, Tekken. I played Tekken on the PS1. I can't remember which Tekken, but I played Tekken, and I think I played Street Fighter. I think so. I can't remember. Maybe Spyro. One of them. I can't really remember too many of the games I used to play on the PlayStation One. Um, but did you had a PlayStation One or you started with a PS2?
I started what two, but I had like I think my first it was handheld, so it was the first console or first game that I had was a Game Boy Color.
I had a Game
when
Boy.
Pokemon had just
I
come
had a
out.
Game Boy too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then from that day went to Game Boy Advance and then PlayStation 2. But like my uncle them and so my aunt them and so I always had Nintendo that like Duck Hunt Nintendo. Original like Ninja Turtle Nintendo. Super Nintendo afterwards.
Okay.
Then I had like with that there with Mortal Kombat, that was big fight all the time. Still to this day, any Mortal Kombat game come out that I get my whole family down to get a little scratching that
You
frig. You
still
check
in,
so
you still
that
in car for the scratch on MK1 yet? I still waiting for this scratch, dog. Like,
your mom's gonna sleep. Your mom's gonna sleep cause you to work overnight like a little hooker.
boy, fuck you. That is
No
crazy.
man, but
That is diabolical behavior. Holy shit.
yeah, dog. Um yeah, Mortal Kombat for sure. And you don't know the smoke with Mortal Kombat from X11. I forgot I was being smoked, so ain't nothing.
Just let me know, my
Um
boy. Just let me know. Whenever you want to smoke, just let me
but
know.
yeah, and the two I would say my favorite two. I had two. It's two that come like tight. So it was the original Need for Speed Most Wanted.
And the PlayStation 2?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Underground 1 and 2 were dope too, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's something about Most Wanted that have been out the park for me. And then 100% Def Jam Fight for New York. That's a game
Hands
that was just
fucking down.
too too that was too ahead of its time, dog. Like that
Hands
game was just
down.
nasty, dude.
Hands down. Hands
Yeah.
down. We go get back into that era. Let's say we got a lot to talk about that era, the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox 360 era. We got a lot to talk about.
Hmm.
But we gonna segue. So after the PlayStation 2, what else you had?
Xbox 360.
Okay.
So once again, fighting game again, Marvel versus Capcom.
Okay.
That's when I just come back out, relaunch again. So, and then Spider Man is a big Spider Man fan. That Spider Man Web of Shadows.
Mhm.
Da frig. That frig was a bad one, so that you check.
Okay.
So, I mean, like, they had a couple other games that really stand out there, but to my knowledge, them they were the ones that really stand out. And Born Out too. Born Out Revenge was dope too.
I remember Burnout vividly, but not on the 360. I remember playing Burnout on the OG Xbox, the fucking actual
Hmm.
big fucking Xbox. Yeah, I had that one there too. I ain't gonna lie to them, man. I had that one there. But so you had the 360. What else you had after that?
PS3 and then 4, 5.
4 5. Hey. So you strictly a
Team
Sony man.
Sony all day.
Okay.
Sony all
Hey.
day.
Hey. To each their own. You check what I'm saying? To each their own. But
Me
it's,
want no big
it's
remote in my friggin' hand, dog. I play
nigga is
stuff
the
with that.
same.
Well,
They're the same size. The fuck is you
nah,
talking about? You do you
nah.
you
I'm
do know the
saying,
PlayStation 5 is bigger than the Xbox now, right? That big fucking PlayStation, that
yeah.
big fucking spaceship, fuck dog.
But
Like
can you what you got right now? What you got right now?
nigga, I have every console. Okay, so we go back into that. Let me go back.
I do have a Switch too. I
Let
do
me
have a
let me
Switch
go
too.
back. Hey,
I can't leave Mario Smash Bros alone, dog. But the Switch too, yeah.
so my first console was a 64 and Nintendo 64. Then I had a Game Boy at one point. I had a PlayStation 1. So I started playing PlayStation before Xbox. I'll say. I started playing PlayStation, right? After the PS1,
Can you have no choice?
whatever. After
Xbox we ain't talk about then
yeah,
until
obvi-
Microsoft see
obviously,
Sony,
obviously,
and
nigga.
then
Obviously, nigga, but whatever.
yeah,
Anyways,
yeah.
so I had that. Then I transitioned over to the PS2. Best fucking purchase I feel like anybody from that era has ever made. Peak fucking
What?
gaming. The PlayStation 2. That
Oh,
was the best console to ever be bought. Peak gaming. Anyway, we're gonna go back into that era.
hey, you know what the crazy thing was? Like we said, when your this time get old, and it's like you gotta wait. to see if the frig gonna go and zoom in.
The what?
And the blue screen for the PlayStation 2.
What blue screen?
The black screen that'll have the the like,
Oh, when it starting up.
yeah.
And you have to, if that
Yeah,
fucker red.
and you have to wait
Oh my
if you
god,
read
if
it.
that fucker
Boy.
red. But then when that fuck said PlayStation 2 on it, that fuck was odd. You check what I'm saying? But so yeah, dog had the PlayStation 2. And then after
What were your favorite game on that frig?
the PlayStation 2, I cannot
Yeah.
say I had a favorite game. Nigga,
I had like our next game that I'm gonna come out with too, dog, was Matrix, dog. They had the part of Neo was bad too, dog.
underrated fucking game, dog. That
Bad.
game was ahead of its
That game
time.
was
I ain't
bad.
gonna even lie to you. That game
Yeah.
was ahead of its time, dog.
Especially when all the clone them coming out and you beating them out with a
Dog,
pole and heck,
dog.
that fun was
I
a
play
bad
so
game.
much
That was bad.
fucking games for the PlayStation 2, like dog, like low key games that a lot of man ain't playing, no dog. I explore that PlayStation 2, dog. Like so many games, dude. Um,
I think the PS2 was like the first of its time. Like that's when you could really see where gaming get to today. Like where at now, the
trash.
PlayStation 2 is what really like
Ga-
going like
Gaming is
that. You
gaming is
check?
trash now. But so after the PlayStation 2, I went over to Xbox. I had to go over to Microsoft, man. You know, I had the OG Xbox. Had the the big fucking pizza box Xbox. Had that fuck. Um, that was peak gaming too. That was amazing gaming. And then after the big Xbox, I went to the 360. That was another era of peak gaming. Um, then after the 360, went on to the Xbox One. After the Xbox One, went on to the after the Xbox One. What was it? The Series X? No. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. So now, yeah, Series X. So I basically get a Series X, a fucking PS5, and I got a Switch. So I literally have three fucking consoles, dog. Oh, you know what else I had too? Did I forget? I had a PSP. Remember a PSP?
I did have a PS. I had a PS Vista.
I going to buy me a PSP. I ain't even going to hold you, dog. I going to buy one. I literally going to buy one so I could play fucking.
But they get a new see that's the thing though. PlayStation get a new PS5 like
I'm
portable
buying
coming out.
a PSP for one specific reason: to play
What's that?
the old games like Midnight Club, Dub Edition. Remember that game?
Yeah.
Fuck. You never play.
That one of my
You
favorite
never
racing
play
games.
Midnight
So
Club 2, dog.
of course.
Oh, I about to say
Of course.
Midnight Club 2. What? That fucking game is so.
That's when them man had some and a grown artist on top of that heck too, dog. I find used to be off the chain, dog.
Dog, like
I find used to be off the chain.
Rockstar, I feel like Rockstar, and I did watch a YouTube video of what happened to Rockstar after Midnight Club Los Angeles. Like, I think they said something about the company. They said some fuck about the company. Like, I can't really fucking remember, man. But they said something about the company and the people them that were developing the next game. They didn't follow through with it. So that's why we never got like another Midnight Club. And they said like they wouldn't go through with another Midnight Club now, which is fucked up. And honestly, dog, like how
But Midnight Club won't do good right now.
it wouldn't. It really
You
wouldn't.
check?
It really wouldn't. Not
It won't do good
not with
right now.
how Forza is, Gran Turismo and Crew and all these other
And
racing games.
it's too much luxury cars out now. Like now everybody want a luxury car, exotic car, you know
It's
what I'm
not
saying?
it's
Like
not
ain't
it's
nobody
not about the car. It's just back then Rockstar had a contract, I think, with Dub Edition, right? When that's when everybody had the big the fucking
the big
26s.
rims, the
Yeah. So
spinners.
it made sense for Midnight Club to venture off into that route at that time. I think Midnight Club Midnight Club.
You ever even played Midnight Club Part 1?
No, I ain't play part one. I only play part two. I only play part two. I
Dog,
can't play part. Listen,
I
part one. I
played
look at part one. Part one, I can't fucking play that game, dog. Like, I'm sorry, I can't play that game.
at the time when it had come out, dog, that's when it was like it was ahead of his game. It was ahead of his time because it's
Mm-hmm.
like you could have cruise,
Mm-hmm.
you could have just freely cruise around. You check that was the first time they actually had a car game that you could have actually just cruise around that. And the crazy thing is, me and my cousin used to be playing that heck and jumping from one side of London Bridge to the next over and the building them and heck. I found it bad, dog. I found it bad.
Yeah, the gaming. So the gaming, I just feel like the gaming culture now is they don't make games for the consumers anymore, dog. Like, it's the same bullshit, especially with 2K. Like, it's the same bullshit over and over and over again, dog.
I ain't buying 2K this
Me
year,
neither.
dog. And I
I'm
hope
not.
Nitty hear this clear. I'm not buying 2K
Yeah,
this
I could
year.
hear me
I
clear
ain't
too.
buying last
I could
year.
hear me
I
clear
got it
too.
for free.
I am not. I repeat, I am not buying 2K this year. Fuck that shit. They brought back the city. They brought.
I rather play FIFA right now, dog.
Oh, on God, FIFA is the fucking move. Fucking hear ya. FIFA and fucking NCAA.
Madden,
Yeah,
FIFA and Madden for me.
FIFA and NCAA. That fuck is the move right now. So yeah, dog. Um, but yeah, fucking yeah, I'm not getting 2K. Fuck 2K. I'm over it. I'm over it. Like I just ain't dealing with that bullshit no more. You check, but yeah, the gaming.
It's like running in the same circle different years.
And then with all the
I go.
fucking money that you'd be spending on fucking VC.
They want you buy the game early. You spend $200 if you pre-order it, right? Then you still go and then they give you notice they ain't limiting you on your bills no more, you know, dog.
I don't with that fuck. I good.
They want you spend as much money as you
I
can.
good.
By all means, come on.
So much money that'll be going into fucking VC, dog. Like I don't spend hundreds of dollars in VC. And like you will be spending let me see. I think 100,000 VC can't even get you to 90, dog. Like 90 overall cannot get you to 90 overall. It's the same bullshit. And I just
And then when you get to a certain level, let we say you come fresh out the gate, you get to a certain level, yeah, you can't spend no more VC. You got on your notches to go up past like a certain level, right? Like 92, I think. No, forget that 85. Once you hit up 85, then you gotta stop and walk it up. You jack
fuck
like
don't
it
make
dumb.
no sense, dog. Don't make
It
no sense
dumb.
at all. So it's like I just over the fuck, dog. Like it is what it is. But yeah, man. We happy to this PS2 Xbox 360 era, dog. So like we was talking about earlier, like the games, the sorting games that was like big hits, dog. So like for sure, Most Wanted, the original Most Wanted.
They
Let me go
can't
back.
touch
Let me
it.
go back. We can't jump too far. We can't jump too ahead of ourselves, right? Let me start. Underground 1, Underground 2.
When them man start up, dum dum dum, da 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 da.
Dog, dog. Underground 1, dog. Man, like that fuck was just a beautiful game, dog. But and then the sequel to
It
that
was
fuck,
dope.
2, I think on the
I think how they do it so perfect, dog.
mm,
With how like Too Fast to Furious had just dropped
yes.
and they
Yep,
capitalize
they capitalize off
after
of
it,
that fuck.
dude.
They capitalize off of it.
The
That was
skyline were in there.
I can't picture the time, like the timer was so perfect, dog. You check what I'm saying? The timing. Wait, no, what time did
I found a bad
what
game.
year did fucking Underground 1 came out? Was it 2003 or 2001? Cause Fast and Furious, the first one came out in 2001.
I think it's 2004, 2003, 2004. I remember that's when Ti had just dropped too. I was like his song 24s were on there too.
Yeah, his song 24s wasn't the original
Yeah.
underground
When you think of it, dog, like that man was making some good money back then.
dog.
They were making good money after these deals back
On
then, dog.
Underground 2. Oh yeah, Underground 2 did come out in 2004. Yeah. It did come out in 2004. Yep.
What about one?
One came out. We gonna check it out right now. On the ground, one came out. Um, let me see. I'm gonna tell you right now. On the ground, one came out 2003. So they came out back to back. That's crazy, yeah. That fuck came
Yeah.
out back to back, dog. Like what?
Cause what happened is EA see that Emma had make such a big impression with
Mhm.
underground that Emma had to go and revamp it and add more decals and all of the cars and
Spinning
yeah,
rims
it just
and fucking
yeah.
stereos and neon light.
It was carbon, right? It was carbon it was called, right?
Carbon.
It wasn't Need for Speed carbon.
Carbon was after Most
Underground
Wanted.
carbon.
No, what? No, it's just Carbon is its own game. It was Need for Speed 1. I gonna put that all in order for you. It was Need for Speed 1. I'm sorry, Need for Speed Underground 1.
Underground
Need for Speed
one.
Underground
Yeah.
2. Right? After Need for Speed Underground 2, I think it was Most Wanted. If I'm not mistaken. Let me
They ain't had our next game. I think they didn't know.
I gotta tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. So it was Need for Speed Underground 1, Need for Speed Underground 2. I think it was Most Wanted after. I trying to I tr-
It probably wasn't. It probably was.
I can't really put it. I think it was Most Wanted and then it was Carbon. Carbon was the sequel to Most Wanted. And then after Carbon,
Mm.
I think it was Pro Street. And then after Pro Street, then it just fell off
Yeah,
from
but I
there.
didn't like. I played Pro Street at a time where
I
I had
didn't
just got my 360.
I didn't care for Pro Street.
I didn't care for it.
I didn't
Nah,
after
it
Carbon,
was too.
I didn't care for Need for Speed.
It was a hard follow up. It's a
Yeah,
hard way to follow up after them dynamic games
yeah.
that come out, dude. Like,
And then they what I will say is
but
Mhm.
you notice, dog. EA games is who bring out all the top games that we were talking about, like Most Wanted,
Def Jam.
Def Jam Fight for New York.
How you feel
EA
about the
games
first
had a
one? How
lot.
you feel about Vendetta? Remember Def Jam Vendetta?
It was a good startup, dog. I ain't gonna
It
lie.
was
It
it
was
was
a good
more it was
startup.
more of like a wrestling style kind of game
Yeah,
versus with
yeah,
fucking
but it was a good
I
dog. When
feel
they
like
went and do their homework,
yeah.
for part two, dog,
No,
them man went and look up
part
four
2
different
was
styles and heck,
part 2
yeah.
was fucking pristine, dog. Like I feel like Def Jam 5 for New York, that a fuck was just like
I like the
so
street fighting. When you use the street fighting style and you range him back to clap a man on the back and he flipping if he feet. Hey, that
I
was
think
bad.
my style of fighting was
Oh, bad.
martial arts. I think that was my favorite. It was either boxing or martial arts. Oh, you know what game was
The
nasty?
kickboxing.
You,
Kickboxing.
yeah, kickboxing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what game was nasty too? Fight Night.
What? Fight night was
Remember
good
Fight Night?
too.
Fight Night
Yeah.
been nasty, dog. Like
Fight night
Fight
was
Night
good, was right.
nasty. But then like no,
Put the ice on. Stop the swelling.
dog. You know how hard that fuck was to stop, dog. To stop the swelling, that fuck was hard, my boy.
Hard,
What? That
hard.
fucker, I will close it up, dog, and you have to put a fucking Q-tip on that fuck. That fuck was hard, my boy. What? Dog. Man,
Yeah.
but Fight Night was nasty. Fight Night was good. Um, shit. Well, what was some
I had
other?
like Wanted too.
Huh?
I had like Wanted.
Wanted.
Wanted. Yeah.
Wanted.
Like the movie. The movie
Wanted
Wanted.
had a game?
It had a shooting game. Yeah, man. Got carved the bullet. I found a bad.
I
Found a
don't
bad.
gotta look this fuck up. Me ain't no Wanted had a game.
Wanted had a game, dog.
You know what? You know what game? You know what game came out for PlayStation 2 and was fucking terrible? disappoint dog. When I went to Blockbuster to fucking pick up this game, right? I was so excited, right? Because it was from the movie. And then when I played this fuck,
I know what you going said,
which
dog.
one?
I done already. I have played
Which one?
the Fast and the Furious.
No, that game was shit too. But no, that game was fucking shit.
What?
Pissed me
That
off.
game was terrible, dog. It's so crazy. I buy the game for fucking $60, right? I was like, no, I played the day. I take it back to GameStop, dog. And they were like, no, we want to fuck. I said, how much are you gonna give me for this fuck? Oh, $5. What?
You
I just buy
rang,
it yesterday,
you
dog.
rang. Guantemo GameStop, they will
Yeah.
never give you back your fucking money. They will give you a rubber
No.
band if they could.
The man turned to me and said, but oh, because you break the seal and it's no longer brand new. That's like, hey, like, dude, this ain't no used car, dog.
the
I found my terrible, dude. I found my
the game
terrible.
I talking about is fucking Bad Boys. Bad Boys had a game, dog. That game was so fucking trash, dog. They did
Yeah.
not look like nothing from the movie. They didn't look like Will or Martin. They didn't sound like them. The fucking game was terrible.
Hey, you remember True Crime?
Yeah, the one with Snoop Dogg.
Streets of LA? Yeah, Streets of LA.
I used to play that
That
fuck
heck
too.
was
I used
bad.
to play that fuck too.
That heck
That
was
fuck,
bad.
I think that fuck was kind of like if I had to pick that or Grand Theft Auto
All
all
day.
day. I ain't gonna
But
lie.
dog, you know what was crazy too? I can't ever say PlayStation 2 without bringing up this game.
Mm.
NBA Streets Volume 2,
Oh my
dog.
god, you taking me back? You take that fuck was 2K before 2K was 2K. Fuck you telling me that
I,
fucking game was
I
nasty,
telling
dog.
you,
That game,
that game was actually
that game
nasty.
was
With
nasty.
Iverson, once you get Iverson on your team or Biggie Little, you good.
No, Biggie Little was not. I ain't gonna lie though. Biggie Little was nasty. But what his name? Stretch. When I had Stretch or Dime.
Stretch
When
two.
I had Dime, no, Dime was nasty. I ain't gonna lie. Dime was fucking nasty.
Yeah.
But you taking me back, dog. Biggie Little for
I
real,
tell
though,
you,
dog. I forgot what that
Biggie Little,
motherfucker.
dog.
That fucker was
Biggie
nasty.
Little.
Yeah, man. Biggie Little. Yeah. That game was nasty,
Yeah,
dog.
I forgot what crossed you the hell up,
Game
dog. Quick.
breaker, my son. When I motherfucker get game, dog.
Ah, fool.
Imagine, right? Imagine if the online community was big then.
Oh, actually, and that's
You
what
know
he's
how fucking
saying, dude.
crazy that game would be.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Even like with Def Jam, even when like
Yeah,
most
yeah,
wanted,
dog,
like if they revamp these games,
dog.
they might gonna win
If
again.
if 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 the gaming community online when Def Jam was out, dog, I really feel like that fuck would have been crazy, dog. Like I feel like that fuck would have just been going stupid. But I have hope.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Just last week, no, this week self,
Mm.
I went to my PlayStation store to see if Def Jam was there. You know, I'd buy it.
Dog, I really
I'd
feel
get
like,
that
and
fuck quick.
I'd be saying this, dog. I feel like okay, some people say you don't remaster games, right? Because it tech like they said don't remaster games because it's just not the same. But dog, like if you really think about it, like I really feel like remaster, like if you remaster games,
The
the
classics,
classics, that will bring the love back into gaming, dog. Like people will want to fucking game again. You check what I'm saying?
and then now you could actually like go and do all the shit online now with other against other people. That frig
Dog.
is a whole different
I
ball
feel
game,
like
dog.
the servers will crash though because you know how.
So much people gonna be
Yeah,
online.
dog. You put a foot back up for five for New York and fucking Midnight Club, especially Midnight Club and Need for Speed on the ground, nigga. Them servers go crash, dog. You check what I say?
That fan would be dope,
It
dog.
would be dope.
I think they need to. I think PlayStation need to have like a retro gaming catalog, dog. If they could bring all of them back with the same online features at today,
I feel
that
like it's
frig will
more
be they
into
win.
it because it's compatibility. So I feel like it's a lot more that goes into it as to why like they don't have certain
Then
games.
remake them, the
That's what I'm
man.
saying.
Just
Like
remake
you
them.
could remake it, like remaster it or remake it, whatever. You check what I'm saying, but it's like
Yeah.
I just feel like bring the game in, the fun in gaming again. You check what I'm saying? Like make we want to buy games. Like we just said, we don't want to fucking buy 2K. Like that
I ain't
after
buying that fuck.
2K,
Hey, sorry.
after 2K 13 or 16, 2K was shit after that. That 2K 13, I think, in my opinion, that was the best 2K. They had the best soundtrack, the best storyline, the best fucking quotes. Like remember Sunset
I would
quotes?
say, yeah. I would say that not what year it was. 2K22. I like 2K22 better than this year.
Fuck no. 2K22 was terrible.
Nah, not to me,
Garbage.
man. To me, I believe.
21,
Yeah, I believe
garbage.
decent.
22, garbage. 23, even more bigger garbage. 24, garbage. You want me to keep
You
going?
know
The
that.
fuck
Well,
was shit.
I know basketball, man. Hey, if I understand what like with Madden though, cause that football man. I saw you right.
Mhm.
So with Madden, everything with Madden straight. You know what I mean? I like the fact that they add in the physicality or the fucking other players on your team and all of that shit.
Mhm.
But dad, you have to take out the hit stick, man.
Oh, they took it out?
Like that hit stick, yeah, that
Mm.
yeah, dog. Like the hit stick effect. I mean,
Oh, okay.
like when you hit somebody, I hit stick and the whole screen shake like boom, like that man just get frig up, dog. Yeah,
Remember,
you
you
take that
gotta
out.
remember people get epilepsy, dog. Some people don't get epilepsy, so you gotta take that fuck out.
I don't think so, dog. I think that man take it out because a lot of the NFL players who had concussions and shit
Mm-hmm.
is like that. That's like basically glorifying the heck and making fun of it. But honestly speaking, in football, everybody knows when you playing football and you on defense, these dudes literally want to take your head off. That are
Right.
like they want to kill you. Like them all would be saying like professionals back in the day when we were smaller watching football.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be on the sideline saying, "Yeah, I gonna kill him. I gonna kill him when I get out there. Oh, I gonna kill him." But it's like it's a sport. It's a barbaric sport. Dog. That's the only one that left. Like one of the only, other than rugby and hockey. Dog. You check, but
Right.
yeah, I think that man need to put that freak back in, man.
Well, I mean, you could state your case right now. Let them know, let the people let them know.
Well, I should make a trip to like the EA games office, but me ain't got no power, me ain't nobody like that. Fuck you check, but
Hey,
I
you a
still come to
fucking
them
consumer.
office.
You buying their game, so you do have
Yeah,
power.
you check.
You buying their
I'd be like,
games,
yeah, I'd be like, look, I don't know who I gotta talk to, but I just want to drop off an opinion here,
right? But
and
yeah,
I gonna set off
yeah,
for.
man. Like the gaming community is different. Like I said, the PlayStation One. I mean, the PlayStation Two era, pristine. The Xbox 360 era too. That's when fucking Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, 2013, and the fuck still going strong. And Rockstar slick dog. Rockstar pushed that game for almost a decade and a half because they were fucking up with six. And it's a smart
They
move.
just know what to do when it
Yeah,
come to marketing or
it's
keeping
a
their people
smart move because I
interested.
never seen a
Yeah,
game fucking stay strong for a decade, let alone a year.
that
You check what
farm
I'm
build a
saying?
whole city in there, like
A
for real.
decade, dog. From 2013 to 2024, that game's still going strong, That's fucking crazy. I never seen nothing like it. But I guarantee you, the wall is going to stop when six come out. When six come out, whew,
That's a big. Man. I gonna buy a hard drive because I don't know that game
you
gonna be so
you
big,
know
dude.
how much money Rockstar going to make off of that one fucking game? They're gonna be set
They
for
didn't. They didn't
life.
clear. I think they had clear like 40 billion the first day it come out for 5, right?
I don't know what the numbers is. I don't gotta look it up.
Cause okay, right. So this is a crazy thing. A lot of people don't know about Nipsey. Nipsey also get fucking rich off of
Streaming?
Grand Theft Auto 5. No, Grand Theft Auto 5. So it got a song on Grand Theft Auto 5 name Hold Up with Nipsey
Yeah, I
Hussle,
know
right?
the I know the song.
Nipsey did not sign off the waiver for that man to use his song. And they used it anyway. Cause it had done already been in their catalog for the game, right? Nipsey went and sued that man after just like the first day or whatever it is that man had actually. sell the game.
Mm.
Nipsey make $5 million just off of that alone, dog. And that song wasn't even Nipsey actual song. That was a feature that he did for that song. And he got $5 million off of that starting up.
Smart man.
I was like, what?
But
That's a wild heck.
Rockstar know what the fuck they were doing, and I can't wait for six. Like I said, the country is going to stop. It's going to be a pandemic when that fucking game come out because everybody and their fucking mother going to buy six. You check what I'm saying?
No, but you see, since a couple months ago, that man done already saying you could pre-order the fuck.
Oh, I ain't read that. I ain't pre-ordering that shit. The fuck?
Dog,
I'm not.
I waiting until Africa.
What?
I don't move late on
When it
game,
come
dog. So
out is
it's
when I
like,
gonna get it. I ain't pre-ordering that shit. The fuck?
dog. I remember when it had Part 5 drop, dog. I went to GameStop to buy Part 5, and I literally pick up the last copy, dog,
Mm.
that I might had.
Get lucky.
No, dog, that freak was crazy because like, dude, it's a good thing I was working in a little area where nobody to really go GameStop.
Mm.
But if that were the case and I went to like someplace near my house, then I won't get in a game.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, man. Like gaming as a whole just changed. You check, like back then we never used to have gamer girls. Now we get gamer girls, like especially on Call of Duty. And I like it. I like the fact that now that women are kind of getting into the gaming culture because as a man, before then you can't be on the game too long. Even no, I feel like no is the same thing. Check, ladies, I got a question. I want to know. I sincerely want to know this question. Right, you got a nice, upstanding gentleman for a boyfriend. You know, a boyfriend. All he to do is he to work. He to come home. He make sure you get food in the fridge. Make sure the bill them paid.
And Bram, if you
Then
want to or you need to.
you just fucked me up with that one. I just fuck up my whole train of thought.
Uh,
But anyways, he doing everything right, but you check. He ain't out and about every fucking weekend with his dog. Them. He ain't there he ain't there in the DR with his dog. Them. He there home with you. You check what I say? But he just come home from work. He working at 10, maybe a 12-hour shift. You check what I saying? Depend on his occupation. And he said he coming home to go run the game with his dog them for a little couple hours. Why are they get so vexed? You check what I'm saying? Why? I could understand now, say patience, he come home and he done the game. Let's say he come home at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, right? He done the game from 5 o'clock in the afternoon till about 12 in the morning. I could say patience. What the fuck are you doing in the game? I could hear me. What are you doing on the game? What the fuck are you doing at the game that long? You got a whole woman there. She cooking you food. My boy, she cooking you food. She basically throwing herself on you. And you telling she get from in front of the TV? You know how quick it turning that fucking TV off? I'll go to rate. Hey, I got check out later. I coming after fucking game. Fuck I see about. But I just saying, like, it is some woman, they don't even like they man in the game for like 2 hours, 3 hours. We need at least 2 hours in the game. At least 2 hours. I go a little too, especially if we playing Call of Duty, Warzone. Oh, I need about 2 hours because if we almost got fucking win,
one,
if we listen,
one,
if we
one
almost
freaking game alone
dog,
in
if
Warzone
we come
is a
second
boat.
place in fucking Warzone, you know we gotta
Oh,
run
you
that
going
fuck
again?
back.
We going again?
We running that fuck back fucking talking about. We gonna get this dub before we come off of this game. Before we come off of Warzone, we going to get this dub. Fuck is you
Oh,
talking about?
damn.
You check what you
I
say?
telling you.
But yeah, ladies, listen. We ain't neglecting Ayo, okay? Understand this. We're not neglecting Ayo. We just is that type of stress reliever. Being in the game, being in the game online. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes the game they be fucking stressful. I ain't gonna even hold you. It be stressful to the point where you want to punch your fucking TV. But it's kind of like a therapy session. It's kind of like a
It's a way of venting
Yeah,
without having to really
yeah.
vent,
You
like
know,
yelling on
it's just a way to vent, man. Like it's just it's a stress reliever. If you don't believe it, look it up. Is it really a stress reliever to just be on the game?
and researches do show that it's actually healthy for man's testosterone
You're
levels
right.
too.
You check what I'm
You
saying.
could go
So
and look it up.
just next time when I see IO man on the game, just ask if he good. You good? You want some water? You want this? Cool. Don't you ain't gotta get mad at your man. You ain't gotta get mad. You know,
Yeah.
even fuck with he a little bit while he at the game. You check what he said. Touch up a little rub up, whatever the fuck you want to do. But just you just gotta understand, like, just being on the game. That's just our way of venting. You check, and like I said, I appreciate the woman, the gamer girl community. I appreciate that so much because it'd be dope to be playing with some like.
Some of them actually good with
That's
that
what it's
freak
saying.
too,
Like,
dog.
I'd be
Like,
on TikTok and I see a lot
yeah.
of these gamer girls, dog. Like it'd be so dope.
Even in like Warzone, dog. Even in
Yeah, yeah,
Warzone,
yeah,
you dead, and it's a team. And then when you look, you hearing the commentary from the girl, like, oh, I just killed them.
yeah,
One down, one down. I'll be like, what the dog?
yeah.
That part will be like, yeah,
And then
dog.
they be so fucking happy, right, that they kill you. So happy that they got killed. Oh, don't worry, I don't
Yeah,
catch your mother's gun. Don't worry.
I can catch your ass
When I
back.
come back,
I
I'll
gonna catch
kill
your
you.
ass back.
No, don't worry. You and your sister and your sister friend. Don't worry, I get you. But yeah, man, the gamer girl community, we will salute Ayo, man, for real. Big shout out to Ayo, doing our thing. And I like how the gaming, I like how gaming evolving to that where the woman them know, like, it's a lot more woman gaming. I appreciate that. And I feel like another thing too, when you have a gamer girl as your woman, that's the best fucking kind of relationship you could have. Because when you are in the game with your dog, them, you call up your girl, hey, you on the game? Yeah, about to happen in a second. Hey, we cool.
Yeah, we need a
We need
foot.
a
We
phone.
need a
We need
foot.
a phone. Come true, come true. Yeah, but that'd be the best relationships, dog. Like, hey, ladies, if I never play the game, I suggest I
Those trade.
try it out. And check what I say, even if it's Madden, 2K, Call of Duty, racing games, whatever. I promise you.
They may actually be like, honestly speaking, there is a game out there for every friggin' body. I don't think it have a gender reference.
I don't.
Everybody get it their own like type of game. If you really just like to do simulation type shit,
Mm.
fucking go and download Sims. Like,
No,
like
no. Data plus
it has
Sims.
so much different shit,
Wait,
dude.
be Sims. So this woman I don't play game. This is what they play: Sims, Fortnite, and fucking Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto 5. That's literally
You
what
know,
the fuck they play.
I was just thinking to say a frig where it's like, okay, this is how simple it is, right? If you like trap music, like if you like if you really like trap music and you're a female, right? I think Warzone will actually you do just fine in Warzone, dog. Cause that's the type of music you want to be pumping in your head while you that
Oh,
I
playing
running,
Warzone, yeah,
running.
man,
Yeah,
yeah, man,
for
yeah, man.
sure. You check, but no, even but then I rang too because like my partner boom no say
Mm.
in Warzone, here's making my way downtown. You check. So it's like,
No way, boom said I
hey
fuck that.
man,
No way, boom said that.
yeah, dog. Or you just ain't been in the party long enough, man. He got a whole remix to that song
I don't
for
want
that
to hear
game,
that
man.
shit. I don't want to hear that fuck.
No man, no man. But yeah, man, shout out to Boom. But that frig actually do have a game for everybody, even if you like. I even see simulation games, dog. Like, what the hell? Like, there is something for everybody on PlayStation or Xbox, them, man. Like,
Yeah.
just venture off and see what you could do. You might get a little. You never know if you're single and you're having a little hard time. You might meet a little friend on top of that. You never know. You might end up on a date with. That's weird, but I
I'll
actually see it.
pass.
I see it
I'll
happen.
pass.
I see it
I'll
happen.
do it the natural way. I'll pass. But anyways,
But you never know.
yeah, but yeah, like gaming as a whole is not fun anymore, and I really wish it was. But the only thing that keeping me afloat in the gaming universe right now is, I would say, Warzone for sure. Warzone keeping me afloat. FIFA, definitely. I love FIFA now. I started to play a lot more FIFA than I did. So FIFA for sure. I guess to get a new
Is your ass to get me into that heck too?
FIFA. Dog,
Yeah, I never played
FIFA
from before.
FIFA is one of those games, dog. You know, it's not easy to score a goal. When you score a fucking goal and you score that fucking finesse, that fuck is so lit, dog. Just like with Madden. When you try Hail Mary and that motherfucker catch that fucker, he catch and it's a touchdown. Yeah, that fuck is lit, dog. So it's like, yeah, man, like sports games, racing games, I just hope the gaming community gets better in the future with the next generation of consoles. And I'll say this, I don't think I'm going to.
I don't think it will because they're so focused on actually getting the game to the most realistic stance
Mm,
it could possibly
yeah,
be. That I think they're taking an enjoyment out of the game and
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think personally for me, I don't think I get a new console. I gonna get a PC. I think PC gaming is better. I played on a PC before and that fuck is amazing. A PC is crazy.
with the remote, you to play with the remote or the mouse and
With
pad.
the fucking remote. The mouse and pad is a whole different ball game. I am not.
So wait, wait,
I'm
wait,
not with
wait,
that.
wait, wait. So you could play on the PC with the remote
Yes.
and still have all the
Yes.
and still have
Yes.
all the like
Yes.
at the
Yes. Yes.
the aim assist.
Yes.
What?
You could play with your fucking console remote and the fucking PC. You could use a console remote. I don't know
I
if it's
didn't
an
know that.
actual console remote or if it's a actual like a remote. You could use a remote. You don't have to use the mouse and pad.
Yeah, because your PlayStation remote could actually be Bluetooth to anything else.
Oh yeah, that's true. So yeah, you could use a console remote.
Even if you're doing a mobile games, you could pull your PlayStation remote to your phone and just use it.
Yeah, you could use a console remote. PC is dope, dog. Like I definitely gonna get me a PC. So the PlayStation 5 was the last system that I get in the last new gen. I ain't not getting the new gens. I want to
I
stick.
think I get a 6.
Nah, I good. I'll stick with PC because PC is universal. You could play any console, anything on a PC. So I'll just stick with that. But but yeah,
But you won't have the games that in check because PlayStation don't have the exclusive games. So
I don't give a fuck. And only
you
the
are
only
damn
the
right.
only time I am on the PlayStation is to fucking play Warzone or play FIFA with y'all niggas. I mean, I have FIFA on the Xbox too, but I mostly to be on the PlayStation because I'm mostly in my living room. That's where the PlayStation is at, in the living room.
So you wanted to play Spider Man on that too.
I'm not buying Spider Man because I beat the game. I'm not buying it. I played it off of your shit, but like I told you,
I know, but that's the thing. Like
the whole little glitch that
there's
happened.
certain there's there's certain like there's certain games that you only have exclusively to
Yeah,
PlayStation
I
that you
know,
don't
and
have on
that's why I
Sony.
got the PlayStation to play Spider Man, God of War, Last of Us. That's why I got the PlayStation. But yeah, like I just mostly my primary console is going to always be my Xbox. I am loyal to Microsoft. Loyal, I'm sorry, loyal. I'm just loyal to Microsoft. You could stick that B with your Sony, you good.
Microsoft ain't nothing but thieves, dog.
Mac,
Just like the CEO of Microsoft.
you just
He's still a CEO.
you just vex because
He's still a
Microsoft is
CEO.
richer than Sony. You just vex.
I could care less about who richer. I talk about morals and ethics and
I
codes.
could I could care less about that shit. I just want to make sure that they have fucking games for me to play. But
Mm.
but yeah, man, fucking that's why I hope for the future for gaming. I really just hope it gets better at some point and it just not watered down. And like we just, I feel like just not wasting money on the same bullshit. So let me see. When
Mm.
2K is like fucking $20, that's the I'll buy two, get 25. When I vote it's like $20. But $60,
I ain't buy 2K at all, dog. I found free. You
that's what I'm
understand what I'm
saying.
saying? Come on, make
Free
game
or
first.
whatever the fuck. Whenever if I don't have to
Hey,
spend
no price beats free 99.
if I don't if I don't have to spend no money for that fuck, I ain't spending no money for it. I'll get it. But yeah, fucking yeah, man. So yeah, man. This was a fun topic that we were talking about. Talking about the gaming community, gaming culture. It was good to go back in time for a little bit, man. For real, for real. But yeah, this has been another fun episode. Um, again, like, share. This on. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Send me some comments, man. You check. Hit we individually in the inbox if you want to. I don't give a fuck. Send wherever I'll feel like asking us, ask, dog. You check what I'm saying. If I agree with what we were talking about with the gaming culture and the gaming community and all these games, what was your favorite game? Let me know. What was your favorite game? What was your favorite system? What was your favorite time in gaming? And do you like the gaming community and the gaming culture? No. But in closing, this has been the Pass Through podcast with your boy Breeze and Seas and Breeze.
Fix your motherfucking face.
Wait, hit me with that one more time, Seas. One more time.
For what?
Hit
For
me with
what?
the, hit,
Miss son, fix your motherfucking face. Your mother. Go fix your mother skunk face.
but I'm so aggressive with it, son. But yeah, man,
Yeah,
this
man.
is the Pass Through podcast. Love Allah, thank Allah for coming through and spending some time with us. But we're gonna see y'all next time for episode 4. I'll hold it down, and you don't know, just like what Caesar said, keep it locked.